what I really wanted to focus in on was division. There's been a lot of division in the country and also in the world. We have a few wars going on in Israel and Lebanon and Ukraine, and it's not great. There's a lot going on all over the place where people are really pitted against each other. Of course, when we do energy work, we don't want to focus on the negative, because then we're putting energy into the negative, and instead we want to look at what it is we want to create and build in the world. So for this session, we really focused in on alignment. Now again, there's this going on in the external world, and what's going on externally is often also going on internally as well. So this idea of internal division, internal strife, if we can really work on healing what's going on within us, we also are then working on healing what's going on without us. So today, in this energy work, we will be focused on alignment, aligning with your higher self, bringing in some of that lovely, good higher self energy so that you can be a higher version of yourself and to help the world be in a higher version of its own self, bringing in that energy into the world. So we'll do a self-guided focused energy work, and then we will transition into sharing that with the entire world. Are you ready? Let's get going. Join me. Let's have fun. We're going to do this. So a little bit about me. I'm Jillian. I'm a reincarnation coach and energy worker. Been doing this work for about 12 years, and I'm really focused in on helping people align with their soul truth, their soul purpose, figure out what it is that they're here in this life to do, and I'm here to help you do it and make sure that you have fun while you're living this wild, wacky life. Okay, let's dive in. You can do this wherever you like, although I recommend not while you're driving. Just energy work and driving don't always mix. But feel free to get comfortable. If you want to lie down, go ahead and lie down. If you want to sit in a chair like I'm doing, that also works really well too. We are going to be focused on the chakra system today, but only 3 of them, so we will not be aligning all of your chakras. But to get started, we're going to go ahead and ground. This is a great technique to use anytime, anywhere. You can do this while you're driving, actually, the grounding practice. I want you to imagine from your hips going all the way down to the center of the earth, a grounding tube, a cord, a root, whatever works for you that really feels good. You can imagine, you can intend, you can dream, you can do whatever works for you as far as what that visualization is to connect you, your body, your soul, down to the center of the planet. Okay, so go ahead. I like to imagine right now, what's coming to me is to imagine a nice golden light. I'm playing with gold a lot more lately. It's a great color to work with. So we'll go ahead and imagine gold, or whatever color you like, going down to the center of the earth and connecting to the core of the earth. Perhaps that light is shining on the center of the earth. I like that feeling. And then go ahead and bring some back up. Right, great. Some of that grounding energy, you can imagine it coming in through your legs or through that grounding cord to lift up and fill your body with some grounded energy. Good. Okay. Now that we're grounded, we're going to go ahead and clean our energy field so we can imagine or intend some lovely bright white rain. I'm going to work with rain today. Rain coming through our energy field. Imagine your energy field like a big globe around you, and it's got your stuff in it from the past, from today, from your neighbor, from your best friend, from your husband, from your wife, whatever it might be. So we just want to do a little cleansing before we get started on our energy work. We're going to go ahead and imagine rain coming in and just filling up that space and just washing it all down to the center of the earth so we can get a nice cleansing. Great. I usually do this with my eyes closed so I can feel the energy, but I thought today, heck, why not have my eyes open so that you can see me looking at you. You, of course, can have your eyes closed through this if you like, or leave them open if that's your jam. You do you. All right, good. Let's go ahead and fill in with some really beautiful white light. Let's bring in just some nice gold light as well, since we're working with that a little bit today. Good. Feel it settling and calming. It's nice. Good. Now we're going to get started on the actual practice. So to begin, we're going to be focused on aligning your body, your persona, and your higher self. These are sort of the three bodies you operate within, or the three aspects of self that really influence your day-to-day experience. So first, we will start with the body, and we're going to work with the root chakra, which is associated with the color red, and it's located at the base of your spine, okay? Imagine a bright red light or a vortex, or just feel sort of a vibration, or just intend it, that there is a lovely light that's happening, a lovely red light that's happening at the base of your chakra, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to fill in that chakra with some lovely white and gold color, because those are the colors that we're working with today, bringing in a bit of that divinity, that self-divinity into the world. Okay, go ahead and fill in that root chakra. I can't not look away when I'm doing this, because this is how I sense energy. Go ahead and fill in. Good. You're safe. The root chakra really is connected with your physical body and safety, right? So that's why we're focusing on the root chakra specifically, is to connect in that alignment with your physical body. When your physical body is out of whack, it's really hard to be in alignment with your higher self. You're grumpier, right? You're crabbier, maybe you're tired, you don't have the energy to do, you're not doing the things that make you show up in the world that you want to. So it's really critical to take care of your physical body while we're here in it. So again, let's go ahead and continue to fill up your root chakra, some lovely golden energy. And then we're going to go ahead and ground that down to the center of the earth. So very similarly to what we did at the very top, you're going to imagine a golden light or thread or string. I like to play around, and I want you to play around as well with what works with you and your imagery. It's all about intent. The actual visual doesn't matter as much. So go ahead and imagine, I'm going to go ahead with a golden thread, and imagine from my root chakra all the way down to the center of the earth, that alignment and that grounding. Great, good job. All right, now before we move on, let's go ahead and fill it up with some love, right? Love is the primary energy of the entire universe. It's the core energy. When you get down to everything, that's what you get. The source energy is love. So we want to go ahead and fill in that root chakra with some love energy. And some love for your body while it's here, holding you, carrying you through your life and all the things it has to deal with. Great. All right. Now we will move up to the heart chakra. Okay, so the heart chakra is located in your chest. It's the one everybody knows where it's at. And this is the one, in this meditation, we're going to connect it with our persona. The heart chakra can often be seen as the chakra that's balancing the lower physical chakras with some of the more higher spiritually connected chakras. It's sort of a vortex, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and use the heart chakra as the chakra that really allows us to connect with our own persona, how we're showing up, my personality, who I am. I'm the energetic one. I'm the quiet one. I love seafood. I hate watching movies, whatever it might be. That persona aspect of self, we're going to have that be represented by the heart chakra. So again, just like we did with the root chakra, we're going to go ahead and fill it in with some white and gold energy and light. So I like using my hands. I'm a hand talker, so feel free to use your hands if you want to, but you can also just sit there and visualize with your mind's eye. But I like to go ahead and sort of feel as well that white and gold energy in my heart chakra. Filling it in, cleaning it, bringing it into balance. And let's go ahead and move in some love energy as well. Love energy in our low chakra. Great. So giving love for our persona, that's how we are showing up in the world. That's how we are learning our lessons through this persona. We are experiencing relationships through this persona. It brings us challenges, right? It brings us joys as well. It helps us navigate the world that we're living in as a body, a persona, and a soul, right? The persona sort of in the driver's seat, right? So now we're going to go ahead and take that persona connection and we're going to connect it to our body, our physical chakra. So what we will do is imagine a golden light going from our heart chakra down to our root chakra. Maybe you want to imagine it as a thread. Maybe you want to imagine it as a light. But something that connects up your heart chakra and your root chakra. And you can imagine the energy bouncing back and forth between the two so that they are in harmony and alignment and feeding each other. So that the physical body can really create that physical support so that you have the energy to do what you need to do as your personality self. And your persona, additionally, will do the things and make the choices to really help take care of your physical body. So again, this is why we're doing some alignment work between these two. Great. Good. All right, now we will move on up to your higher self chakra, to connect in your higher self so that you're really guided by higher truth, by wisdom, by your soul's needs, all of those wonderful things that we're all looking for. Now, normally I work up to the chakra on the top of your head, which is the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. However, today we're going to be going a little bit higher to the higher self chakra. You actually have a few more chakras above your head. I don't tend to work with those as often, but for this meditation, I was given the information that we got to tap into the higher self chakra to do that alignment. So you can imagine that a bit above your head, and go ahead and fill that. I like to imagine it like an orb of light, about 6 inches above my head. So we're going to go ahead and fill in with gold, white light, just as we've done with the other two chakras. Let's go ahead and fill that in. Great. Go ahead and fill in love, right? Acknowledge our higher self that's here. Our higher self really gives us a lot of guidance as we go through life, a lot of whispers, a lot of nudges, a lot of information to help us find the right path, right? Our persona can get caught up with everything going on in society and what other people think and what our fears are and all that mucky muck stuff. The higher self gives us a chance to really connect into what is true to us and to what our soul needs. So this is why we are wanting to make sure we're connecting our higher self to our persona so that we're able to get that clear line of direction so that we can live a more fulfilled life, a life on purpose, right? Okay, so go ahead and imagine as you're filling in with love and with white light and with gold, we're going to let that light come in from that chakra through to the top of our head and down to our heart chakra. You can imagine it like a light or a waterfall, just coming in through the crown chakra and coming into your heart chakra. And it's lighting up my third eye chakra as it passes through. That's fine. It wants to feed some of that energy. That's great. Go ahead, yes. And allow your higher self to connect into your heart and your persona. And then we'll continue on letting that energy go down to our root chakra and our physical body. So again, here's the alignment. We can imagine the energy flowing back up to our higher self chakra and then back down again. Nice. Okay. And now let's go ahead and take that energy and continue it to let it flow all the way down to the center of the earth so that it's grounding us, so that we're grounding our higher self in this connection that we've built all the way down into the earth, and makes it a little bit more stable and sticky and sticks with us a bit more, which is always good. And now this is one of the things that I really like to do is imagine that light coming back up through the root chakra, the heart chakra, the higher self chakra, and then it's a fountain. And then we can fountain out and let that energy really fill up our entire space. Great. So go ahead and sit in that. Let yourself feel that alignment and connection between your body, your heart, yourself, your higher self. And kind of feel that as a being between your entire being, right? That helps you navigate through the world, through life. We can all use all the help we can get, right? Good. Good. Nice. All right. Now, as I mentioned, we're working on our own advancement. So we did some energy work to help with our own personal soul, spirit advancement, our own energetic advancement. Now we want to help the planet. So we're going to go ahead and share some of this beautiful energy that we've been curating and share it with the world itself. So we're going to mirror what we just did, but with the earth. So now you can, again, close your eyes if you like. I think it's very helpful if you're doing visualization to close your eyes. Now imagine the planet, right? Imagine the earth. I'm going to go ahead and have it here in front of me so I can kind of create a little bit of a mock-up. Again, I like to use my hands, so I'm going to be using my hands through this. Okay, so in the center of the earth is the core, the molten core. And we're going to let that be parallel to the root chakra, right? So imagine, again, that core of the earth representing the physical earth, right? We're going through a lot of physical, tumultuous activities, earthquakes and hurricanes and floods and all sorts of things. So let's go ahead and fill up that core of the earth with some white and gold light. And really also fill it with gratitude. Gratitude for everything that the earth provides, including our own bodies. Yeah. It's gratitude for being a place for us to live and to live out our lives and to be informed. Great. Now, go ahead and bring it out a little bit further to the surface level of the earth where all of the people are, all of the animals. So again, we're going to have this be reflected or parallel to our heart chakra, our self chakra. And let's go ahead and just fill the planet, the surface of the planet, with white and gold energy. Just imagine it swirling around the planet. If you feel called to focus on particular areas where you want to send love and gratitude, please do. That is helpful. There are certainly some hot spots that could use a bit more focused energy. But I'm going to go ahead and just imagine it rippling like a fog all over the planet. This beautiful white gold energy that's just full of gratitude and love. I like having love. I mean, we're all struggling in some way or the other. I mean, even when we're doing really well in life, we certainly have had past parts of our lives that have been a challenge. That's part of the deal. Being here on Earth is to be dealing with challenges. So when I think of the planet and all these people that I don't know, that maybe I wouldn't even like them if I met them, but to be able to have love and compassion that they're going through these earthly challenges too. So I'm going to go ahead and spread that love and compassion for everybody in their various different challenges and work that they're doing. Great. Now let's go ahead and go out a little bit more. And we're going to go out into the atmosphere. And this is what we're going to be in alignment with our higher self chakra. So again, looking at the higher self chakras of everybody in the planet. I mean, not their individual chakras, but the group collective consciousness, that higher consciousness, that we are here as a humanity to learn something just as much as we are here as individuals. Every individual has lessons to learn. Every Every country has lessons and challenges that they're working on, and humanity as a whole has lessons and challenges and evolution that we're going through. So let's go ahead and tap into that higher level of consciousness of humanity. Woo! I kind of like to imagine it right on the outskirts, that little hazy part of the planet between space and clouds. And let's go ahead and fill that in with some white and gold light, and love and gratitude. And now let's go ahead and connect that by imagining as rays of light shining down onto the planet so that we can all be guided by a higher collective consciousness. And then that those lights shine down into the core of the earth so that that light and that beauty can help with the healing of the earth and stabilizing the earth. And then we can bounce it back again so that that power, that earth power, can help transform all of us on our daily journeys and up to our higher consciousness. Okay. Ooh, apparently the earth got a lot bigger as I was working on it. Great. All right, and let's go ahead and take all of that and actually ground it down into the earth underneath us as well, so that we're coming back into our physical bodies and to the world that we're living in today. Okay, so that was a little energy session for you to help align your soul. Thanks very much, and I hope that you have a beautiful day.